All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and this week we're talking Heretic, starring, what's his name? Daniel Craig's sexy husband. Nah, man, he's Daniel Craig's sexy husband in the Knives Out series.
What's that from?
The Knives Out series. He's his husband in the second movie. He opens the door and he's wearing like the shit and everything.
His
yeah,
secretary, dude.
No, that's his sexy husband.
It's his house husband.
It is his house husband. Did
you
guys like
his butler?
Did you guys like how they had a sexy picture of Hugh Grant with like the dog or whatever? They picked one from when he was like 5 or like fucking like 25 or some shit like
real?
that. Yeah, hell yeah, that was real.
All time in movies, they take their own photos and just put them in.
Yeah, photocopy that shit and just throw it in a frame or some shit.
Yeah,
I mean, this movie did at the very end of the credits. It was like we did not use generative AI at all.
Dude, you don't have to brag about that shit.
They felt obligated to say that.
I mean, A24 is on it then, other than the fucking Alex Garland. But, you know, they contracted somebody else to do the advertisements.
Shoot, they were the first ones to, like, cross the line. They were like, hey, what do you guys want? Oh, okay, yeah, you could have it. And then
wait, what do you mean?
There was no issue. So when there was all the strikes were going on, people could still do A24 movies.
Yeah, okay.
A24 was just like,
I thought you were talking about they signed over some shit to Mr. AI. I was like, what?
Yeah,
hold on now, what? Okay. Yeah, no, they were all about workers' rights and shit. Yeah. All right, boys, I want to cut to the chase. Did A24 hit with this one or not?
It's good.
I don't know yet.
Good.
I don't know.
Better.
I don't know. There were so many twists and turns.
The thing is, I did like the dialogue. The dialogue throughout this whole movie,
straight heater.
Fucking fire, dude.
All of the actors,
all of them actually.
Yeah, all of the actors with speaking roles, straight heaters. Straight heaters.
Sophie Thatcher and Chloe East.
Yeah,
bangers.
You mean what the fuck, dude? I had a really funny joke at the movie theaters. I can't think of it. They look like Kmart versions of like other actresses that we've seen before. I just can't remember the names. I said it in the theater. Hey, I love Kmart, bro. What do you mean?
Thatcher, I've seen other stuff, I think, though.
She's in Maxine, apparently. She was some FX artist. The one that put the mask on.
Oh, yeah.
But that was like such a small role, so like...
Yeah, it was. So wait, who was... So Sister Barnes was the number one sister, right? And Sister Paxton was like the starter sister, right? The dialogue was moving real fast. So what? There's a hierarchy, Eric. Like one of them is just getting into the business. The other one's been fucking wearing the golden underwear for a lot longer.
I thought it was Barnes. I thought it was Barnes. Sophie Thatcher.
He's been in the shits for longer, right?
No, I thought she was just new to the game, and she just so happened to
baptize
8 people.
But the way that Sister Paxton was acting seemed like she was newer to the game. You know what I mean?
She did, yeah.
She was, right?
Yeah.
I think that's more so just a personality thing, and that's a world experience thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I think to me, they started this around the same time, so she can't believe she's doing so much better.
No, there's a line in there, like, where she literally calls her something else. Like, this is my sister something or other, where she puts, like, an addendum onto the name, and it, like, establishes a hierarchy. I just didn't know who the fuck was saying it. I want to say it was Paxton.
I want to say it's Paxton.
Because she was practicing her lines, like, the whole time or whatever, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I want to say that Barnes is, like, the next... She's leveled up in the Sisterhood of the Latter-day Saints.
And then it's Topher Grace.
Dude, Topher Grace, a little underutilized. He was funny though.
I like seeing him. In films like this, just random.
I think he's a good actor.
When he was the dude who was supposed to be the Twitter guy in that one episode of Black Mirror, he was really good there too. I love doing that. But Hugh Grant is a fucking stud, man.
He's so good in this movie.
He goes so goddamn hard.
When was the last time he went this hard though? You know.
Fucking, I don't even know.
Definitely didn't go hard in Willy Wonka.
What do you mean he was a little person in that one? I was about to say some slur on accident. He was a little person
really
in that
movie.
People, yeah, but did they like it for Hugh Grant or did they like it for Timothy Chalamet?
I didn't watch it. I didn't really like it.
I didn't watch it.
They didn't dislike it, so they couldn't dislike him, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Shit, he's gonna be one of those people that has like different pages. I was trying.
Dude, he was on Frosted, the fucking Jerry Seinfeld bullshit movie.
But everybody's in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold that shit against him, bro. Come on.
He was in Dungeons and Dragons, Joey.
He was in Dungeons and Dragons. I did love that movie.
That shit.
But he didn't go hard, you know? Like the movies weren't about him. It was like that movie specifically wasn't about Hugh Grant. You know what I mean?
Is he Paddington?
No, he's Phoenix Buchanan, motherfucker. What are you, illiterate?
Oh yeah, I guess I don't know if that was like Paddington's name, dude. I don't know.
His name is motherfucking Paddington, bro.
His name is Paddington.
I thought that'd be like his nickname.
Yeah.
Phoenix Buchanan Paddington.
Yeah.
I didn't see The Gentleman. I heard that was pretty whack. I didn't see The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I heard that shit was whack.
Dude hasn't been the central figure in a movie
since the Bridget Jones Diary, bro. Like Bridget Jones's Diary, Love Actually, like that's when he was a leading person in anything. But he's also been only acting sporadically. He ain't been in a lot.
Actually, that's like an ensemble cast.
Yeah, yeah. But like, I mean, there's a reason the dude is a fucking, in movies, so many movies. Like his earlier shit was when he was a leading man. I think he got the women in Hollywood treatment. He got old and people were like, Hugh Grant, you're not sexy anymore. And so they just stopped giving him roles.
See ya, dude.
Yeah. They gave him the boot. But like he plays my favorite Reddit atheist in this movie. I love that shit. He's so good.
She's in the show Yellow Jackets.
Which one? The blind one?
Blonde one?
Chloe East?
No, the other
Sophie
one.
Thatcher?
Correct.
The one who wouldn't stop crying. Every time a girl was on the screen, she was crying. She was scowling and crying and shit the whole time.
Dude, that's because she's been through it and she thought something else was about to happen.
Oh shit, she's from Chi-Town.
Oh shit.
Those bangs look like there's something out of something fucking crazy, man. I don't know why she did her hair like that. She was in the Book of Boba Fett. That's cool.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, she's only been in like 6 things.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, she was in an episode of Chicago PD.
Find these guys, dude.
They watch TV, bro. They watch shit. They just watch a bunch of shit.
They got a bunch of scouts out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to local theater joints.
Good? I don't even know. We're really in the shits, huh?
I mean, but having a main role in Yellow Jackets, I feel like is the thing that did it.
Yeah, I'm more interested to see what these guys, Scott Beck and Brian Woods, have done.
They're the ones who
65.
wrote The Boogeyman, so that's why she got this probably.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
because she was. Yeah, that makes sense.
She was in that movie.
They did A Quiet Place. They wrote A Quiet Place.
The first one?
Yeah.
That one doesn't even have good dialogue.
That one has 0 dialogue.
I mean, shit, they go hard.
Haunt, is it that movie where it's like the family in the cornfield, or is this something different?
Nah, this looks like a haunted house themed movie. We gotta watch this. Oh, okay. I'm in, bro. This looks like a low budget horror movie. Hell yeah. Maybe we gotta give all these dudes movies a chance. I ain't seen 65. I don't know if it was any good or not.
I'm not out on it. I'll give him a shot.
It wasn't.
Never mind. I'll skip that one. I ain't gotta deal with it.
Skip that one.
So you know what would be a demon blunt rotation is this movie and Mother starring Jennifer Lawrence. That would have all the little Catholic boys and girls heads fucking spinning, bro. This movie and that movie. You haven't seen Mother?
No.
Oh,
you know what's another good one that I thought of?
Damn. Go ahead.
The one where they're like the. I'll let you yell vamp while I find it. Actually. Did
her. James got some.
Chloe East was also in the Fablemans.
Chloe East or Chloe Eastwood?
Chloe Eastwood. Is her last name Ashley Eastwood?
No, it's just East. It's just East.
Okay.
East. That's why I asked.
I thought she was Nepo, dude.
No, you were saying the wrong name. Yes, she's his wife, no?
I'm thinking
Monica
of Ma.
Sherwood? No, yeah, not Ma, buddy.
But that's like, isn't that movie where it was like, oh, it was kind of inviting in the beginning?
No. You're looking at it from a different light. I'm looking at it from making your internal struggle with religion cry. That's why it's this movie and Mother ! With Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was cool though when they get into it.
Dude, the whole debate and the way he was describing it and the way the Sister Paxton was like, nah, hold up. That's real trivial the way you're talking about my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints like that. It was really good.
He didn't have to do them like that.
Oh my god!
When he was doing
I got jump scared.
The layout.
Oh my god!
Wait, hold on. Jump scared by what, Eric?
There's an image on the. I looked up Ma, and there's like an image that's fucking scared the shit out of me.
Send it. Don't be a bitch. Send it to me.
I don't want to look at it.
Send it to me. Come on. You don't have to look at it. Copy, paste, enter, look away, bro. It's not that hard.
I did think it was cool. Like he brought up all like the Egyptian lore and like all that.
Yeah.
So wait, what do you mean they did them bogus, James? I want to go back to that point before Eric went.
When he's talking about board games and stuff, and then he's like he compared them to the spin-off Bob Ross version.
Bob Ross. Why do you do Bob Ross like that? Yeah. I feel like that was an unnecessary boom on Bob Ross.
No, he wasn't booming Bob Ross. He was booming.
He was booming Bob Ross, bro. He could have done the Friends Monopoly board game.
Yeah, there's a million other ones.
Yeah,
though, you know,
he didn't have to do Bob Ross like that.
Yeah,
they know I'm gonna write them an angry fucking letter, man. That's why they did him like that.
But I mean, the way they like broke things down, though, I did like it though, because like it's one of those things when you think about religion and stuff. Well, they're like saying like, oh, why'd you have to do this and why'd you have to do that and stuff. Where it's like even with Catholicism, where it's like you have all these, bishops, cardinals, and the Pope and all the stuff like that. Where it's like I understood in the beginning when you're trying to spread the word, but now why do we need all these systems in place when it's already the word is spreaded? There ain't no more spreading that needs to be done.
Is it spreaded though with how the numbers are dwindling? I don't know if it's spreaded enough.
No, the problem is because it's spreaded. Like people know.
People know how bad it is. Yeah, they know it. They know their sons and daughters might be getting diddled. That's what they know.
Yeah.
It's not about knowing the word. It's about knowing what might happen to you once you know the word. Yeah. That's the problem. Oh,
so going back to the she is the like girlfriend he dates that's religious, and is like the Christian girl.
Man, she typecasted crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Chloe East.
Yeah.
Dude, her banger, like her intro dialogue, I was like, what is this? What's going on here?
Oh, when they were talking about the films?
Yeah.
My son just walked into the room, that's why I have to censor myself.
She kept on saying it. She kept on saying it weird.
She was like putting weird enunciations and shit. Yeah, that's really funny.
That just goes, that to me, that was showing like her character is trying to seem innocent. Because
no, I don't think so. I think that's a misread on the character. She is genuine innocence in the way that she is, in the way that she acts. Because even at the end, even when things were happening to break her of that innocence, you could still tell that she didn't want to be cynical. That she uses the Lord to bring light into the world as opposed to put up a mask, Like, I know people like that, Eric, who are genuinely that innocent and pure of heart, and they don't ever think of anything like that. I wasn't
saying it like in a bad thing. I was saying that like she was just presenting herself to be quote unquote dumb.
What's up?
To seem more like inviting, because towards the end she stops being that like aloof character and she figures it out, the whole thing.
But being gentle doesn't necessarily mean that she's putting on an act. Even gentle people can have that depth in their mind. It's just that they don't ever do stuff like that because they lay hints, and I think that's the foreshadowing could have been a little bit better to show that she's good at puzzles and shit like that. Unless I missed the line, I don't think I did. But like, they could have kind of gave us more breadcrumbs to where she would be able to figure something like this out, because it did almost feel abrupt when she started figuring certain things out. Bit. Which is like one of my only big gripes with this movie. James, you look like you're gonna say something.
No, I'm just thinking about like with the characters. So like so Sophie, so Sister Barnes, where it's just like we see though like how much more experienced she is though throughout the movie. So that's also why they seem so like contradictory to each other in a sense.
I don't even think it's experience though. I think it's cynicism. It's just a different outlook on the world, regardless of how much experience one. Because clearly we know Sister Paxton has experience. She literally walks us through it at the beginning of the movie. You know what I mean? It's just all about how you approach the world. The differences in their approach makes her seem like she's less experienced. just because she has more of a jovial nature about her, I think.
But see, I don't know, because due to the fact of like, so even when they're saying like something simple, like where it's like, oh, where you're from, and she's like, they're from like some Iowa or something like that.
Utah.
Yeah, and then she's like, oh, she's also from that area, and she's like, oh, well, originally from Philadelphia, and then like that first thing I read, you're like, oh, so she has some like not just in this Mormon society like type world, she could also be Mormon in Philadelphia,
but she's what'd you pull? Oh shit, nice.
It looks shiny.
Yeah, it's a really cool card. But like, I think that's her over eagerness about the religion. I don't think it's her lack of experience, more so that she's just so fucking jacked on getting people on saving motherfuckers that she just doesn't think about things like that.
I think you're right, Joe. I think her innocence and then just her general eagerness.
Dude, she wants to save you so fucking bad, bro. If she saw you on the street,
that's also why she's bad.
Hold on.
She's terrible at her job. What do you mean?
Right, yeah. It's her over eagerness that does make her. Yeah. I didn't know how you meant bad. That's why I was like,
energy. Yeah. Some people are like, oh, this is too much energy. I'm out of here.
As it was unfolding, it's just like, oh, this is exactly why you have no cells.
Exactly. Like, yeah. But you could have been doing it for 15 years, and if you're still so fucking geeked about Mormonism, you're gonna fuck it up, because you're just over. It's me talking about trains, bro. I can't have a decent conversation about trains because I'd be scaring the hose. Like, dude, I get it, bro. I get it.
I'm letting you know, they're pulling her off the circuit if she did that a little longer, all right? She ain't on the circuit much longer.
I don't know if we're going to get into spoilers. I don't think they got to pull her off of nothing, okay? I think someone else did that job for her, all right? All right, we're 15 minutes in. How are we feeling? We trying to spoil some shit real quick?
Yeah, like the big message to me has always been like, yeah, people have been saying that forever, though. Like what is like
religion? You're saying,
like about control and about like what is religion? What is the one true religion? Like all that stuff like that. A lot of people look at it like religion is just meant to control people. So like I didn't think it was like that like profound that they were like control.
Hold on, no. I think you're taking away the wrong message here. That's not the point of the film. Like that's what the bad guy is saying, but I don't think that's what the writers were trying to get through to the audience, that religion is bad. Because the antagonist is saying it. Typically you don't have your antagonist say the theme of the whole movie, right? Because if that would be weird. That would feel weird. I think religion is more so just a vehicle to tell the story as opposed to the true thematic reasoning behind the movie. You know what I mean? Because why else would you have the bad guy attacking the religion? Typically you would have the good guy talking about religion, which they kind of do. I don't even think the girls really talk about it all that much. They're more so like defending themselves more than defending the religion.
Yeah, because anytime they ask anything or say anything, he like goes into a full tangent.
Hella tangent.
Whole dissertation, dude.
He goes neck deep in the shit.
Yeah, he explains like he's a professor. I think that's what he is, right?
Yeah,
I think he is, right?
Wait, what? He's what?
I don't think he ever said his profession, but
he's probably a theologist.
Yeah, I thought he was a theology teacher. The way that he was talking, you don't find nobody gets into the shits like that. Otherwise, even priests and pastors ain't like that shit.
Reddit neckbeard, dude.
He is total Reddit fucking atheist bullshitter. But apparently, East and Thatcher were both ex-Mormons.
Oh, I had seen something about that. That makes sense, though. Like, they actually
they did really well.
Have experience, dude.
Yeah,
it seemed like they knew what they were talking about. They seemed like they actually like. It seemed realistic.
Yeah. Apparently, a spokesperson of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints was critical of the film, telling the discreet news, or Deseret News, it portrays the graphically violent treatment of women, including people of faith, and those who provide volunteer service to the communities. Any narrative that promotes violence against women because of their faith or undermines the contributions of volunteers runs counter to the safety and well-being of our communities. They were not glorifying it, big dog.
I don't think
what the fuck? Like, this dude just saw something. They name dropped a fucking LDS, and so this dude instantly wanted to be fucking critical of the film. Like,
he felt some type of way because they talked about the multiple wives things, and they made they made it seem like it's a new religion, so it has less like it's less valid than these
And they
other
called
religions.
it the Bob Ross of religions.
But like
Yeah.
the movie doesn't do that. The villain does that. And he's just spouting talking points that actual human beings do say, you know?
Mhm.
Like I wouldn't even say that it's the film doing that. It's a character in a film doing that.
Sure,
you know?
but when the film says it, people are gonna hear that, listen to that,
But
and then think that about the religion.
I want to make sure that we are saying not that we can understand, we can tell the difference between the themes of the story and just some motherfucker yapping in the story.
Yeah. I could give two shits about the way this movie says this religion is this or that religion is that.
Because it doesn't
Y'all
matter.
can believe what you want to believe.
Yeah.
I didn't go. Me watching this movie, I'm like, you know what? I thought, LDS had more credibility, and after this movie, it lost its credibility.
Yeah, there are other worse things
now.
Yeah, there are other bigger things fucking up the credibility of the LDS. You know.
Yeah.
And that's just not even LDS. It's all religions in general.
Yeah.
This movie's not going to sway me one way or the other.
Though, in this movie.
I mean, it's only because he had to. If those were two fucking like Catholic motherfuckers trying to convert him, he'd have dunked just as hard on Catholicism. You know,
exactly.
Yeah,
but like Jehovah Witness and
he'd have dunked on those motherfuckers. He'd
do that more. They do the door stuff more.
Yeah,
so like,
yeah.
It was gonna be one of those two. One of those two was gonna get this fire. All right.
Yeah. They just had to see which one made more
like
sense.
a little top with like all the names on the side. They spun it. Oh, I guess they landed on LDS. Thanks for doing that.
Nah, dude, that pie chart LDS was like this big though.
It had multiple sides on the dreidel. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, are they Mormon?
Who?
The directors or writers, or no? It's just the actors.
No, just the actors confirmed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a big.
I don't know. The thing that took me out a little bit just for this film, or just towards the end, was Sophie coming back. Like she got her. She
didn't come back. She like woke up due to the commotions and then went, all right, whew, I'm done.
I thought that was kind of lame, to be honest.
But like, not a lot of time passed.
That's
like
truly,
truly,
what I was about to say. We don't know how much time. It was pretty quick.
I mean, she was moving, bro.
She got really split with a super small blade. Blade. So
yeah, it wasn't like a bear claw on her shit, you know? Like it was quick. And maybe she was playing dead, you know? Maybe she was like, I'm about to get the jump on a motherfucker.
and then he took her microchip out.
Bro, that dialogue was crazy.
You know what's crazy though? It actually looks like that. When they cut into the woman's arm to go fishing for that shit, it looks exactly like that. It was
dude, when he says it's a vein.
He went, oh, never mind, it's a vein.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that also shows you she may know a little more than she puts on to you when she's just like, I think this is birth control. Like,
no. Hey, they were talking about a pornography. She knows about a lot.
They know. They know.
She knows.
More than
she knows. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. She's acting like an aloof character that doesn't know much on purpose. I feel.
No, man.
She's hiding stuff. I think that's her personality, but she knows more than she lets on.
Or she could just be ditzy. Like she could be.
Ditzy.
She's bimbo-esque without actually being a bimbo. You know, like she's. But like not everybody flaunts their intelligence. Some people don't feel the need to do that unless the thing requires it, right? Like we like being smart asses, but like not everybody vibes with that. You know what I mean? And that's just clearly that type of person. She was like,
because she was very agreeable with everything, dude. She was like, thank you throughout the whole film. She's thanking him, dude. She's like, thank you for your gracious host. Like, thank you for this. Thank you for letting us leave.
I would try to be agreeable as well, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm not, you know?
But the thing is, this is like why they tell you, like, if someone's going to like kill you or something like that, you start telling them about your life and your family and stuff like this. You try to meet them person to person.
Yeah,
and that's all she's doing.
You appeal to their humanity and not call them a monster. Until they start cutting your fucking legs off or some shit like that, you know?
Yeah, and then even then you say, "Sir, can you please let me go?"
I don't even need the legs, bro. You eat them. You do you. Let me keep my arms.
So you walk into that ice cold ass room with those bunch of cages. Even then, you're gonna be agreeable.
Bro, I'm no. At that point, I'm doing what she did. I'm hitting him with the magic underwear. You know what I mean? Like
that shit was hot.
But she wasn't She wasn't
she
even
tried to trick him.
Yeah, she wasn't agreeable in that moment. She knew what she needed to do to get his ass right next to her.
She was lying.
She was fucking smart. Yeah. She been smart the whole movie, man.
You ain't
watching a pornography film. You know what you're doing. You don't fall into that.
But then the thing that got me is, okay, she got out of that room, she went up the ladder, and then she went back into the stairway, and then went down, looked into the hole, and was like, "What's going on here?" And then gets stabbed. Dude, I thought that was so dumb. Where like Hugh Grant's character came out of nowhere and stabbed her.
No,
like,
he was hiding. He was hiding.
He knew.
But weren't they like fake rooms though? Like, isn't there like? Because she like, what did she move that the little puzzle thing for?
Okay, so it's not a fake room. All the rooms are connected, right? So that room was the room that he was talking to them through the horn thing, right?
Yeah.
And that room is connected to the room with the cages, which is connected underneath to the room where the shit happens, right? So everything is connected. There's no fake nothing, okay? So she moved the door in front, or she moved the box or whatever, the desk in front of the door leading to the cages, because that was where she had last left them.
But Hugh Grant's character could still
he just walked around the other way. But Eric, you know, she's just...
But she should have known that,
She's frantic, bro. She's trying to get out.
She also might have thought she killed him, though. Like, she did stab him.
I would have thought I killed him. You know,
I would have stabbed him multiple times, but
there was a lot of happening. Like at that point, I think I won. I take the dub on that one until she took the stab.
I mean, I guess you're right, because Hugh Grant thought he killed Sophie, and he didn't.
And then he got the bear claws across the fucking face. You know,
it's crazy that killed him versus the throat. But
bro, he was hanging on by a fucking thread.
He was pretty pale though by the end of it. He was
looking ghost-esque, zombie-esque.
Yeah. Also, why you let him crawl all the way to you, dude? Do something about it.
Bro, she was doing something. She was praying. She was praying to her Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
No, she was praying for herself to be like, hey, I'm about to kill this fuck, all right? He's going down. Yeah. I'm praying for myself. Forgive me, Lord, for I'm about to sin.
Yeah. Jab his ass.
Yeah.
So what's up? You guys think she died at the end or what?
I do think she died at the end.
What?
I think she saw the last vision. Her last, like you said, her belief came true, where she saw a butterfly on her finger.
Where she saw herself, bro.
Yeah. I think she died right then and there.
I don't think so.
No, dude, she didn't, dude. She went through the line. It's a simulation.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in the real world now.
Yeah.
I legit think she maybe didn't die though.
I don't think she died.
No, I think people make.
I mean, I'm no doctor, but I don't think she.
50 Cent took 9 fucking bullets, one of them through his fucking face, bro.
Dude, that's 50 Cent.
This is fucking Sister fucking Paxter Bexton fucking whatever the fuck her name is.
I think if I stabbed you with 3 inches of box cutter, you would survive.
That's a thin blade, bro. He didn't even nick nothing in there.
It was like 6 inches, dude. It wasn't no 3.
It's not about the length, it's about the girth, Eric.
Yeah.
I also do think that, because it was a thin blade. I think
he didn't even kill the other one, dude.
Yeah, he sliced her throat.
Yeah. Come on.
You know what annoyed me though? Because the way she got out the house.
Out that window?
Yeah, when a girl earlier said, go out the window.
Can you
I don't think you can.
It's got a thing on it. Yeah. Well, you think she was playing dumb then, Eric? She's like, nah, I want to see this bitch bleed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to start doing the baptisms. I need some numbers under my belt.
I gotta cut out the ops, the competition.
The thing that disappointed me though is like I was expecting like a whole like trial in the basement,
like a whole puzzle.
Honestly,
like multiple levels to shit.
I mean, he can only do so much. He's a theology major or theology teacher. He's a
not
TA,
an engineer, dude.
And we seen the back of the house. It wasn't that big, I guess.
No. Yeah, there was not a lot to it. But I mean, they showed the picture of what they were doing. Like they showed Dante's fucking Inferno or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's what he was going for. He ran out of budget, he had to do the best with the 2 levels instead of the 9 or whatever.
And
I mean, he had 3. He had 3 levels.
He did. Hell yeah. You need to start digging. You know.
Go ahead, James. Say it.
I just my thing where I was just like, I also want it to be more real. Like I was like, oh, I want this to be like some legitimate like satanic shit, like some.
I was hoping there was some more supernaturalness to it.
Yeah.
But then they broke it down, and I was like, damn, you're just killing the vibe out here, huh? That's what we're on. All right.
Just chopping off fingers, poisoning them with pies.
I mean, shit, if I was her, I'd have ate the pie, though. You know what I mean? I'm going
100%.
out. Yeah, I'm not dealing with this shit. All right, boys. Final thoughts and ratings for Heretic. Eric, go.
So, I guess overall, I did like the film. It was kind of cool. You know, Hugh Grant just knocked it out of the park for me. But the ending, I just didn't like how Sophie's character all of a sudden came back alive, but...
She didn't, Eric. We already talked about this.
We are saying that it was a thin blade, so she could have had some kick in her to knock out Hugh Grant's character.
Maybe it was divine intervention, you know?
Give me a fucking rating.
8 out of 10.
Thank you. James.
Yeah, I mean, overall, the acting's good. Like, the story's cool. I just needed more. Like, I just, like, felt like I just wasn't fulfilled all the way through this movie. But overall, it still was, like, a good time, but I'm only going to give it a 7.
I mean, these are pretty high praises, honestly. With you guys came in a little lukewarm, but like these are really high scores. I feel like,
it is the dialogue.
Yeah, I think acting excellent, writing excellent. I think the look and the feel of the movie is excellent. Yeah. I think they knock it out of the park with those things. Creepy. I think the story could have either been more explicit or more ambiguous, and it would have done better for me. I think they kind of tiptoed into the science-y route, and then at the end kind of veered a little bit into the supernatural route, maybe, and it just like it didn't fully commit. But I really like this movie. I think I had a good time. The twists and turns had me fucking breaking necks and shit, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna also give it an 8, and that means that Heretic got a Sooner or Later average score of 7.66 repeating. That means I'm going to thank you for tuning in on twitch.tv/SoonerLaterTV, youtube.com/@SoonerLaterTV for our review of Heretic. Continue listening and watching and showing your support and following us on all social medias. Just look up Sooner or Later TV. And until the next time, we love you guys. Bye.
Bye.